Alright, it's been a couple of days or more. I don't know. I'm gonna continue the story. At least someone's using. I know it's you, Peach. Oh, Stellafera is about to get over. Okay, 2 days. I'll do this tomorrow then. Dog started fighting now. New friends bring new joy. Is it still not Kafka interrogation? Greetings, Master Diviner asked me to wait for you. It's about time. Can go, I'm busy right now. Photo. Okay. Do we have to go to that place?
What does that mean? It's just a picture. Are we supposed to meet someone there?
Okay, I think it's part of this.
It's like one of those messages a kidnapper sends in a horror movie.
That's enough of that. Come on, let's go.
I guess it's finally happening. Okay. It's right here. Is the photo received on your phone to find the awaiting message?
Hurry up, Qingque. We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
Oh, it's Xianzhou.
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve? I'm surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Qingque.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. What she lacks in height, she more than makes up for in stamina. Anyway, I didn't come here just to play. She ordered me to wait here for our guests. Time is precious. I'm simply multitasking.
We are here.
It's the place in the photo, all right. Is this a games parlor? What kind of
parlor.
problem can they possibly be facing?
Isn't this hand a problem? I have the worst luck. Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guests.
Yup. Are we here for interrogation? Did you bring us here just for this? You don't want the Master Diviner to know you have been slacking off, do you?
I know, I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Ah! Triplet! But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission
Just do
descended
focus
on the
there.
area. It's too loud over there now. Pass! Pass! So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? Four of a kind! And wouldn't that be more fun, too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime, Celestial Jade! Aha! Victory!
This is Celestial Jade.
Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding us back. Follow me, honored guests.
That got over really quick.
I must apologize for your long wait, honored guests.
Yeah.
It wasn't too long. Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity.
Oh, we need to go there.
I'm glad to hear it. You clearly have excellent taste. If you're interested, I can show you how to play. It's great fun.
Sure.
Ah, look.
Should have waited for the dialogues to get
that
over.
It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor. It was once the Xianzhou Luofu's prized treasure.
Was?
I didn't know the Skyfaring
Is it Wilton?
Commission were history buffs. Not bad. Younger generations usually don't know much about it. It's said that the Ambrosial Arbor is an ancient remnant from when the Xianzhou roamed the ether. From a distance, it looks like half a tree stump. But according to records of the early nation, in its prime, it wound into the heavens and from it celestial bodies hung.
Meaning?
Bodies hung.
It means the tree was as tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
Okay.
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Bigger than Herta Space Station? No, that can't be right.
It's in a distance. Could be.
Stars hung from its branches. Then, how did it fit in the Xianzhou?
A beach. Technically, any tree in this spaceship fits this description.
Those are metaphors. You shouldn't take poetry so literally.
Okay, they were actual metaphors.
Anyway, it's just a legend. I see this view every day on my way to work. I'm kind of bored of it. Let's go.
Let's go. They are bored of this beautiful place. Clouds. Where are we headed? We are headed outside. Divination Commission. Okay.
I don't
Need your
believe.
extractor cleaned or your star skips?
We
We're
could
almost
never.
there,
I
everyone.
know.
Stay close.
This is too much for my eyes. I'll come here to watch this every day. The Divination Commission. And I didn't wear orange, so be grateful.
Just a heads up, please don't go running off once we're inside. You may be the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh,
Okay,
and
I'll follow
people
the
who ask
rules.
too many questions, not to mention... Please, don't push her buttons.
But
We're
rules
just
are
here
made
for the
to be
questioning.
broken.
We'll leave as soon as it's over.
Okay, that's that. Is this a new area? Yep, new area. Every area is so large. The exploration would be annoying. Oh, there are enemies. Okay, I have no choice.
100% break!
How could that miss?
100%. You took the bait.
Hmm.
Time for a fun.
Here, there's thunder!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Eliminating threat.
Oh, their regeneration is annoying.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun.
Stay back, pirate.
This combat needs up. This is double speed.
It's still easy.
More enemies.
There's another.
Time for a fun.
A foregone conclusion.
Conflict is pitiless.
Show no mercy.
Keep going.
I'm not afraid of you. Look out!
Phew.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
We are here.
So strange.
Is it locked?
Oh, let me guess. The gate isn't working?
Why? Always.
I don't understand. It's never been locked before. And no one told me to take a key. Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests.
Are you
Food there
really from the
sucks.
Divination Commission?
Is it possible you were fired?
No way. She's already demoted me to managing the repository.
She's been demoted.
What else does she want from me? There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the Divination Commission. I know an emergency access.
Why does she know an emergency access? Does she use it to sneak out?
Here it is.
Is this
You
also
seem
logged?
familiar.
They're pretty sharp. Divination. Ugh. Stellaron corrosion. What's going on?
The dialogue's always cut
Great.
off.
This gate won't open either. We've kept the Master Diviner waiting. No doubt she'll blame unreliable Xianzhou for messing up once again.
I knew I'd offended that diviner. That's why she sent this girl to help us.
Miss Qingqi, if you don't mind, may I take a look?
Huh? Oh, no need. Actually, I was just being polite. I don't see why not. Let me show you. This thing is pretty fun.
Is this gonna be a puzzle? Why is everything a puzzle? Damn it. Okay, that's the axis. Done. Done, right? Why? Why not? Nope. It has to be there.
Wow, you're amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well for an outsider.
I'm gonna wait for the dialogue
I
to get over.
officially hand over the title of Keeper of the Loafing Gate to you.
This was an easy puzzle. You have no idea.
Anyone here surprised? Anyone?
Nope, there's an enemy.
Here comes trouble.
Just the usual.
Can't we run around to them for a change?
Can I have fun this time?
Keep fighting.
Time for a fun.
A foregone conclusion.
Here, this thunder.
Naughty child.
Power formation, what does that do? Upon receiving a killing blow, the disciples of the Sanctus Medicus Internis deals damage one time to targets that are inflicted with spur. Great. If I kill them, I'll receive damage.
You took the bait. Time for a fun.
A foregone conclusion.
Conflict is pitiless.
Nap time.
Great.
Annihilate.
I'm okay.
Ouch.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Some more enemies? What are enemies doing inside the commission? Hypnotist me. I won't stop running. Great. Whoa.
This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal. It's the pride and joy of the Divination Commission.
We've
It looks
heard the
cool.
term Jade Abacus a few times now. Would you mind explaining what it is, Miss Qingqi?
A Jade Abacus is just... a Jade Abacus.
She
That's
doesn't
a good
know.
question, Mr. Yang. It might take me a minute to give you an answer. Let me think. The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with symbols for divination into the unknown.
Okay.
Just
I
like
still don't get
engraving
it.
a seal, the craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate according to a certain intention.
Okay.
Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate the future and learn from the past. Take the matrix
So
of
everyone
prescience
has
here
one?
as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything, from the evolution of natural phenomena to the metabolism of living things.
Damn.
They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them.
So they're computers.
Seems like it. But Jade Abacus does sound a lot better.
Yeah.
Besides, ordinary computers don't have cool backstories. Technology handed down from Noose. Huh.
Wait, isn't News one of the Aeons?
Even in Madame Herta's space station, I never saw anything related to Noose.
Anyway, don't dwell on names. As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's a Jade Abacus or a computer? Just like today. Would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Qingchue? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience core. The Master Diviner should be waiting.
Okay. There she is, I can see her. Jinguan is still a projection. Star Rail Coco May.
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the heaven and thunder trigrams. A step forward bridges no distance hence.
And for those who don't speak Fushen,
It's an utter disaster.
Great, whoa.
How's that for a Divination Commission fortune? The Matrix of Prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the Commission, and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect civilians.
Yeah, that we saw.
I want to restore the Matrix of Prescience, but I have no forces available.
She'll need our help.
And on top of all of that, General, we still have to deal with the Stellaron hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster, then I don't know what is.
but you're Fushen, the seer, the boundless omniscient. Bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit, isn't it?
He's always so calm.
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions. We have no magical means to turn the tide.
Yep, ultimately we're gonna
And
help.
that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fushen the Seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you? Look,
Daddy, you are.
help has just arrived.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So, General, even guests are on the payroll these days?
Well,
Yeah,
since
I
they're
guess.
here already, I may as well make use of them.
Anything for
Entering
them, I
the
guess.
Matrix of Prescience without my permission is a breach of protocol.
Weren't we invited?
Would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. I admit I'm pleasantly surprised to see you here. Qingchue is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises.
Glad to have us as your errand runners, aren't you?
It's nice to have people I can entrust with difficult matters. I'm not like the General, and you don't even belong to my commission. I certainly won't be bossing you around.
No need for the formalities. We heard what the General said. If you need something from us, just say the word.
Very well, then I'll keep this brief. The Divination Commission is currently understaffed. I need your help to restart the Matrix of Prescience's space terminals. And eliminate the Stellaron spirits along the way.
Yeah, more work. Won't we be breaching Xianzhou's secrets in the process?
Yes, but you needn't worry. You have my permission.
She's short. Yeah, very. She's shorter than Marge.
Qingchue will accompany you. She'll be in charge of restarting the terminal. As for eliminating the spirits,
I'll take care of that.
I hath divined our future. We are destined to be errand runners. Forever.
Just say the magic word.
what? Which magic word?
Say please.
The universal one? Please?
Oh. Please.
Good enough.
Cute. Okay, push one.
Qingxue, restarting the base terminals will be your responsibility. Oh, and forget everything you saw and heard just now.
She never said please in her life.
Is this what I get? No reward and a bunch of extra work? The Master Diviner wants me to restart the Matrix of Prescience's base terminals. And bring you along for the ride.
We'll be helping while fighting. The time to shine.
I worked so hard on getting transferred to the repository. It's the best place to slack off and be invisible.
She got demoted willingly.
Now I actually have career prospects. This is terrible. If I screw it up, they might fire me. But if I get it done right, they'll send me more work.
More like intentionally.
I'm gonna ask more questions next time. I could be playing Celestial Jade right now.
Yuan.
It's been a while, my astro guests. Thanks to you, the Luofu has successfully brought Kafka to justice. I am truly grateful.
When are they gonna
There
interrogate
hadn't been
her?
a single Stellaron hunter arrest since the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation issued their bounty.
Seriously?
This is a victory for the Xianzhou.
Didn't they capture Blade? So are you guys and the IPC in direct competition? Let's split this huge bounty 50-50. You didn't give us the full picture of your plan for Kafka.
Fu Shen's Matrix of Prescience was able to go one step further than Kafka. To maintain the upper hand, I had to keep it a surprise. I hope this hasn't made you doubt my sincerity.
No.
Next time, maybe ease off on the surprises?
I promise to be more transparent next time.
He's already translucent with the hologram.
At present, Kafka has no intention of speaking, and the Stellaron hunter's motives remain unknown. We must rely on the power of the Divination Commission to unearth the truth.
Unearth the truth? You mean interrogate Kafka with the Matrix of Prescience?
Precisely.
You're gonna use
The
this to
Matrix of
interrogate. Whoa.
Prescience is the Divination Commission's ultimate weapon. It was originally used to calculate navigation routes and predict future events. But the secrets of the Stellaron hunters cannot remain hidden any longer. I have no choice but to move beyond conventional protocol. We must use divination to ascertain Kafka's intent. Everything
Okay.
hinges on restoring the Matrix of Prescience, which is why I would like you to help Diviner Fu complete the setup. I am eternally grateful for your assistance.
Okay, we're gonna do this. They are almost the same height. Yeah, everyone's small. What is this? Teleport? Shifting screen. The short distance teleportation device of the Artisanship Commission that allows characters to teleport between two spatial coordinates. Some shifting screens can be rotated and aligned to another shifting screen, allowing characters to teleport between them. They just make it complicated. Okay, this is gonna head there. I don't see anything else. Okay, there's one. Even do this, they could just make stairs, bridges, anything.
Let me see. This is the temporal terminal.
All right.
Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time.
Are we gonna restart? Puzzle? That's it? Or not? There is a puzzle. Mutare Magnus is a large-scale database calculation terminal used to calculate shipping routes and predict future events. To activate the base terminal, simply move the layout on the ground to match the pattern with the shape that is shown. Okay, take a triangle. Pick up. That's it. This wouldn't be that
That should
hard.
do it.
One done.
What? You just matched up those symbols. Is that it?
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it simple. Don't you think?
There could be complex puzzles ahead.
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me.
Like Peach. Okay, 2 more to go. Didn't even have to fight. Okay. Spoke too soon. We'll have to fight. And repair. Okay. Rotated. This is gonna be a problem. So let me move it here. Please work. I'll have to rotate once. Get it there. Okay. No, I'll have to rotate twice. Why is this happening? If I move it, I'll also move. No. Need to reset. Take it somewhere else. Okay, this should do it. Hopefully. Bring it back. Rotate. Okay, now I just need to put this here. Yeah, it had to get complicated. It's working. I have to fight this. It looks like a door and a shrine
Oh, what
merged
the heck
together
is
into a
this?
robot.
It looks like a walking gate.
Yeah, I was right. It looks like a
Take
gate.
it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Xianzhou. It's an aromaton. It's guarding the matrix of prescience. They're stationed at various strategic places.
And now it's gonna fight us.
I feel like it needs a sign saying mortals forbidden or something. Are you sure it won't fly into a rage if we walk past it?
Hope not.
We're here by order of the Master Diviner to restart the Matrix of Prescience. Friends, not foes.
Would it understand?
Passage prohibited.
Great.
March! You should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something!
Oh, let's have to fight.
I want to protect everyone too, Mr. Sora.
This combat need. This is double speed.
It won't be hard.
Time for
Give me
a fun.
lightning. But lightning is already there.
Conflict is pitiless. Criminal.
Show no mercy.
Why does everyone have to summon minions?
Naughty child.
Annihilate.
There they go.
Time for a fun.
You're all right.
I'm okay.
Stay back, Clara.
No, Xing Yuan. Please recover.
That's better.
1,000 thanks.
Look out! I want to protect everyone too, Mr. Sora.
Follow my charge.
Here, this thunder.
More enemies.
What?
Command.
Well, it's dead. They'll have to make it again. Okay.
This must be the spatial terminal. They say
Spatial.
this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that.
Yeah. Activate. Please be a simple design. Or not. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. It's connected. Or not. Let me put it here. Yeah, it's done. I thought it wouldn't work. My stupid brain.
Done. Next.
Just one more to go. Then we bring Kafka, right? Why is everything broken? Repair again. Go there. Oh no. Go there. Come back. And alright. I'll look for chests later.
Let me guess. Time, space. I bet the next terminal is energy related.
No.
Darn, the Karma Terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish causal relationships.
Karma. Why? Okay, those two look fine. Have to move this one to the right corner. This one to the left. Done. Okay, all the puzzles are over. Hopefully.
Ugh, we did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner.
Let's go. Everything is activated. Push on.
Well done, all of you. I can sense the matrix of prescient symbols re-illuminating.
I can see that.
Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few impacts.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Ready. Kafka. Mommy
Is
Cafe's
this
here.
really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially those skilled in the art of manipulation. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a conversation.
Then please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny.
Yo. Whoa. Whoa. It works like this? Damn. What? What's wrong?
That's why you're here? All for that?
What did she do?
Well, not what you were expecting.
Damn, what?
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong.
What did you see? Has Kafka pulled one over on us again?
Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you. It's you.
Us?
Absurd. I'd never have thought it.
What just happened? Tell us what's going on.
Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
What the hell?
You go ask her.
Gladly.
I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
Shit. It's a new mission. Wood sprouts a new Fate Tales SQ. Talk with Kafka alone.
Hi.
Hey, mommy.
You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state.
Don't act like we are friends. Are you alright? Are you hurt? Are you alright? You shouldn't look like you're in a sorry state to me.
Really? Well, that's good. I wouldn't want to affect your image of me. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me.
What is your objective?
Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence.
Oh.
If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail.
Okay, and there were only 3 options.
Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly.
No.
Are you ready to hear my answer? Xianzhou's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved.
Damn.
Diviner Fu was
Wanna meet
surprised because she
Elio.
discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Xianzhou. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it.
Okay.
2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Xianzhou and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside
Damn
want
it.
to overthrow the Xianzhou. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, Because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Xianzhou Alliance to know in this moment.
This Alio. This
As
is
for number
crazy.
3, even in their wildest dreams, the Xianzhou Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even here?
Hey, thank you for following. Is that this emoji? That's the name?
We're here for you.
For us? She really is so cute. I know.
Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the Matrix of Prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Xianzhou. In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Xianzhou. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance.
Oh, damn. I love her voice. Yeah, and even her eyes.
And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Xianzhou will offer you their help. What do you think? Surprised?
They're thinking way
The
ahead.
notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Xianzhou? Quite the plot twist, don't you think?
Why are you helping me? What is this future you're talking about?
Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work.
Why is the no destruction behind her?
There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook, the destruction.
Shit.
And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of Eonic proportions.
We are gonna fight an Eon?
Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon. You know, even Eons can be killed.
Eons can be killed. That's too ambitious. In the meantime, we're not just gonna fight an Eon, we're gonna kill it. They know how. I'm currently at the other end of the Luofu.
Hey, Luocha.
Oh,
You
right,
didn't finish
Danham.
telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, neons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
Okay, right time to bring this up.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That Eon was slain at the hands of another Eon.
I don't understand. They're
Fight between
all
the eons.
eons. Why do they want to fight?
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaoshe the Alliance's cherished aim?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
It's a box?
Oh, this one?
It's a box?
It's a casket, more commonly known as a
Okay, it's a coffin.
coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
He carries a coffin with him?
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
He always carries this.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in boxes. Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. It's our way of saying goodbye.
Oh, yeah, from this angle, it looks wide. It is a coffin. And his size.
The Foxians and the Videodora have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars. They call it the returning.
Oh. It's like Norse mythology. The Vikings.
As for the Videodora, they're more mysterious. They say that when a Videodora is very old or has a fatal injury, they turn into an egg that looks like a pearl. When the shell breaks, they come out looking young again.
That's how they reincarnate.
My mom
Little
calls
dragons.
the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Videodora could turn into dragons. I don't know if that's true.
It's true. Danheng must know, I guess. Only special Vidyadhara can turn into dragons. It's just a legend. I guess special ones? Is he one?
What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Vidyadhara are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but
descendants,
not all, could turn into dragons. The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
Imbibitor Leonai.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal life. But for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed, leaving only their descendants.
He died.
Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin?
There's a person in the coffin.
Yes.
Friend?
No.
So, a sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met only once. By chance, I made someone a promise, and so I have to run this errand. Let's leave it at that, shall we?
There?
I think we've all had enough rest.
Huh. That was a lot. Where are we headed? Where's the path? Okay. I'm blind. We'll have to fight.
This will strengthen us. I've no interest in conflict.
Where the wind weakness? There's no one with wind weakness.
Let's.
Wait,
Nothing major.
Locha does follow-up attacks?
Fighting is meaningless.
I want him.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Alright,
You're not going anywhere.
regeneration.
Bloom. The dead return!
His large coffin. I thought it was a shield. What happened
Mara
to this
struck.
guy? Oh,
Looks
Mars.
like someone's hurt.
Can we help?
Wait. Let's think before we act.
So we can't help. Oh. Save her.
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
Silent but deadly Danang.
What happened to us letting you handle it?
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your bravery or something when it's all over.
Enough. Let's go.
Okay, we save her.
No interest in conflict.
I'll. Receive divinity.
Don't worry about me.
Yo. These trial characters are damaging so much, even without weakness.
Eternals, the dead return!
Crit hit.
Fighting is meaningless.
Take this! Surprise Venus!
Chicken.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Want to see what I can do? Dodge this! Miss, are you okay?
Who is she?
What
Not
do
an
you
NPC.
think? Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so
Design
I
is
thought
great.
you were okay. You're a puppet.
A cyborg, a puppet?
My motor is broken. I can't move. Are you a Cloud Knight? Good. Take me to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Why there?
Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to
deadly.
delay things again. This lady is one of the judges of the 10 Lords Commission. As a Cloud Knight, I must prioritize her orders.
Oh. So, they know her? Long Life Supervisory Authority?
I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me. You'd probably be there by now if you'd gone by yourself.
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
But she's a cyborg?
Well,
Puppet?
it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just take her to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. Leave it to me.
Locha can treat puppets.
You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
Oh.
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
Damn, Locha is great.
Curious.
Wait, her eyes like Huta?
How...
Give me a closer
what kind
look.
of medical knowledge is this?
Abundance.
Abundance. Oh
Very
no.
good.
Normalized.
We, no longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Shui.
The mission continues. As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible.
We aren't leaving.
I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a
Blade?
divine weapon. They are
She's pursuing
extremely
Blade.
dangerous. If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wingspan might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
Come with me.
Okay. So Dan Heng will fight Blade. What is that?
I've never seen anything like it.
Even she hasn't seen anything like it. Fully. Thoughts equals existence. This memory is the evidence of existence. Path of remembrance.
You know, even eons can be killed.
Oh yeah, I just heard from the others. So your plan is kill an Aeon?
Are you kidding? That's not what we want. I just want to tell stories from the past. Stories about eons that have fallen. Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Tazeronth the Propagation, Akivili the Trailblazer.
That's a lot.
These names were once known all over the universe. Now they've all but disappeared, leaving behind only masterless paths.
So there could be characters with those paths.
And currently, there are 3 ways an eon can perish known to humanity. 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Xipe the Harmony.
Damn.
2. In a war between
How do I
eons,
visualize
the
this?
stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeronth
Okay.
the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Xianzhou Alliance travels the universe exterminating abominations cultivated by the Abundance. So, the Xianzhou too are engaged in this process.
Why does Xianzhou want to kill the Abundance? How did Tazeronth die? All these questions. What about Akivili? Did they die at the hands of an Eon? Tazeronth.
After the disappearance of Long the Permanence, Tazeronth divided the Eon's path. In the process, Tazeronth became a new Eon, known as the Propagation, My understanding is that Taseronth, or Imperator Insectorum to some, didn't last long. When the swarm disaster began to take hold, Taseronth was attacked and killed by multiple eons.
Multiple eons?
What do you think? Fascinating stories, no?
That's a lot of
They're the
information
kind of
for
stories
one story
that
quest.
folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you.
What about the third way? Why are you telling me this? Do you believe all this nonsense? Maybe I should ask about the third way.
Hold on. Any minute now.
Is someone going to save her?
It's begun.
Is it Danhang? With Blade? Or what? The tree? The tree's growing back again. She broke free just like that. Ah, Blade.
Let's go, Bladey. 2 more places to visit.
Damn. Almost a fight with Blade.
Did Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this to the Master Diviner?
Well, not our fault.
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
What happened to Danhang? Do we have to go? Has to be through here, right? Okay. Ding Yun. She escaped.
Wasn't this the dead tree Qingque showed us earlier? How did it grow all of a sudden?
Is it because of the Stellaron?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the long-lived might not witness something like this in their lifetime. I'm so lucky.
Focus! Maybe someone applied a strong fertilizer. The ambrosial arbor was imbued with some kind of power.
Such extraordinary energy. It's the Stellaron.
Yeah, had to be the Stellaron.
Mr. Yang, do you mean the Stellaron is making the ambrosial arbor grow?
Is it a good thing?
Yes, the Stellaron the Cloud Knights are searching for must be causing this anomaly.
Are there words falling out of the tree? Someone translate, please. What is it? What does it say? They are the same words. Is it just for show? Can we open it? Why? Oh. Door locked here. Easy. Get chest. Okay, this is a safe zone.
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
It can't be.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix of Prescience does not lie. The logic you have laid out concerning Kafka makes sense. It has helped me to fill in another piece of the puzzle. I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Luofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Someone managed to sneak it onto the ship. As for the culprits behind the Luofu's internal strife, I believe we are dealing with the so-called Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. That shadowy organization of the denizens of abundance.
Serious, those disciples of Sanctus Medicus were able to do this.
Kafka's revelations confirm my suspicions.
General, when did you have these suspicions?
The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed themselves. The Xianzhou has the blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter, and only another Eon's Emanator would be capable of sneaking onto this ship without my knowing. We are dealing with an external threat. The Stellaron
The
corrosion continues
the
to
planter.
flood into the ship, and yet it bypassed both the seat of divine foresight and the shackling prison. There is forethought here. Our enemy must have had access to Luofu intelligence for things to unfold in this way. It is evident now. The Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. No. As soon as I set eyes on Blade, it was clear to me. But why is he here? And why did he draw the Astral Express? That piece of the puzzle still eludes me. Nevertheless, Lady
What
Fu,
are they even doing?
your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. These Stellaron hunters are a captivating group. Such lengths to get the Xianzhou and the Express onto the same track. Who would have believed it?
General, we must retain all urgency. The Ambrosial Arbor.
It's the Stellaron. No need to search high and low. The traders have planted it in the Ambrosial Arbor's delve, thereby causing the tree to grow once again. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus couldn't hold off any longer.
Every crisis is a turning point. A problem is easier to resolve when you know where it lies.
What are they gonna do about this?
Am I coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready, Master Diviner.
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority. We must head into the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor, expel the Stellaron spirits, and prevent the Arbor's resurrection.
As ever, the Master Diviner's omniscia provides for the fastest solution. However, sometimes speed is not everything. I have known the Stellaron's location for a while now. So why have I held back our forces?
Why did you do that? He's asking
General?
her.
Well?
You're a scoundrel.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now, which means the Cloud Knights have the situation under control and the traders have run out of patience. Now is the time to capture them all in one fell swoop.
You've been sitting on that this whole time? How will you justify the losses if something goes wrong, General?
Please, Lady Fu, I still have forces to deploy. We
We are
were in
gonna
need of
have-
extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express. How could I look the other way?
It's different from the subtitles again. No need to thank me. But okay, listen up. We have got a situation. Let me guess more errands. We have got a situation first.
Oh, that massive tree has suddenly sprung to life. It's my fault. I had higher expectations of the General. Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Since when did we run out of people on the Luofu? Why are you staring at me?
I guess we are more qualified to do this.
Do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point is a closely guarded secret? Allowing Outworlders would be...
A violation of the rules and regulations. I would like to remind you, Lady Fu, that the Xianzhou comes before its rules and regulations, all the more so in times of crisis. As such, I am about to make a decision that runs counter to those rules and regulations. Oh, decisions plural. What a rare pleasure. Lady Fu, I hereby issue you with the military tally. The Cloud Knights will be under your control. You will act in concert with the other forces in the approach to the Ambrosial Arbor through the Alchemy Commission delve.
So when are we
Under-
going to help?
My control?
You've been eager to discover for yourself what it is to be a general, have you not?
You've never given me the opportunity, and now suddenly... Understood. As you wish.
Okay, so
As for our astral friends, I hereby formally welcome you all to join our operation to seal the Stellaron.
yes, when do we leave?
Lady Fu will deploy the Cloud Knights, but I would like you to set off in advance. Take a shortcut through the Artisanship Commission and convene with Lady Fu further down the line.
Okay, orders received, General. Payment or we go on strike? I want to see his reaction.
Understood. Understood. Worry not. I know how to repay a favor. The Xianzhou has
Okay.
met with a dramatic chain of events, and each of you has chosen to stand by us. Your fearlessness moves me. Nevertheless, the enemy is upon us and time is of the essence. Let us not allow monetary affairs to cast a shadow over more pressing matters.
I know, I was just kidding.
Once catastrophe has been averted, we shall discuss this in greater detail. Miss Tingyun, I would like you to continue to serve as a guide for our astral friends.
Oh, of course,
When are we going
General?
to the Stellaron?
I am duty-bound.
Oh, bid farewell to Fushuan. Let me talk to him more.
The Alchemy Commission and Scale Gorge Waterscape delves are adjacent to the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. I'd like you to investigate these places.
What exactly is the Ambrosial Harbor?
It is an ancient artifact that was planted on the Xianzhou Luofu by Yaoshe, the Eon of Abundance. It has the power to shape life and subdue death at will.
Oh,
The ancestors of the
It was
Luofu
founded by
people
abundance?
consumed the fruits of the Ambrosial Arbor and gained endless lifespans, thus becoming long-life species.
immortal.
Oh, sounds like an amazing treasure.
Yes. It was also the bane of everything to come.
Aren't you happy about the Ambrosial Harbor's resurrection?
As outsiders, you are unfamiliar with the history of the Xianzhou.
Yeah.
I cannot blame you for
Tell
asking
us.
a question like this. Let me tell you a story. Long ago, before the Xianzhou took to the skies, our ancestors lived on the surface of a planet. Like all of you, the Xianzhou people at that time were a mortal species with a lifespan of fewer than 100 years. There was a time when the ruling emperor could not bear his temporary existence, or the thought of his life's achievements being lost
So was
to
an
another
emperor.
after his death. He became fixated on acquiring an elixir of immortality, and focused his power on constructing a fleet of 9 ships. These ships would voyage into deep space, where traces of gods were rumored to exist.
Did he succeed?
Yes, and no. He succeeded because, after an arduous journey, the 9 ships eventually witnessed the manifestation of a god. Yaoshe's appearance provided for all manner of unfathomable celestial blessings. However, he failed because the fleet has been lost ever since, and has never been able to return to its home planet.
That doesn't sound so bad. The Xianzhou people went on a great adventure and got what they wanted in the end. Right?
Oh? Our ancestors once thought so too, but the miracle of longevity was nothing more than a vain dream. Take the Luofu, for example. Immortality seemed like a beautiful thing. But what followed was population expansion and diminishing resources. In the struggle for survival, the immortals lost their humanity and degenerated into mere beasts. After paying the price with blood and tears, the Luofu people
Mara struck.
finally understood that immortality was not a free blessing, but the beginning of a cruel ordeal. In the eras that followed, other beings that had likewise received Yaoshe's blessings repeatedly attacked the Xianzhou in an attempt to take the sacred artifact as their own. Countless atrocities were committed as a result. Many Xianzhou comrades who were lucky enough to survive the wars became stricken with Mara, a condition that immortals are susceptible to. Had it not been for the enlightenment and protection of the Rainbow Arbiter, the Xianzhou Alliance you see today would never have existed.
So much has happened.
At this point in the story, I assume you understand the disasters that the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor might bring about?
Why are those stupid people still pursuing it? They said there were traitors inside the Luofu.
Thousands of years have passed since the Rainbow Arbiter felled the Ambrosial Arbor. Most in the Xianzhou regard the Arbor as nothing more than the stump of a dead tree. Only those familiar with our history and the ancient texts know of its origin. Our ancestors placed the stump in full view of the people precisely to make it seem unimportant. But in fact, they sealed it behind layers upon layers of delve enchantment. Even if one travels toward the Ambrosial Arbor, one will never reach it. Someone brought a Stellaron into the Xianzhou and planted it among the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor. They wished to resurrect it and achieve their hidden goal through external aggression. In my opinion, the force that provided the Stellaron and the force that activated it have different objectives.
Who could have provided this Stellaron? But aren't they made by Nanook? Let's say no longer, we should be moving.
I have asked Fu Shen to open a shortcut to the Divination Commission for you.
We'll have to explore 2 areas for this. Push on.
A step forward bridges no distance hence. The hexagram was right. The Ambrosial Arbor was felled thousands of years ago. Now it returns to life. The future of the Xianzhou is difficult to define.
I'm sorry, Kafka escaped.
I had long anticipated it. Huh? She's not angry?
She knew
Is
it.
there anyone that isn't 2 steps ahead of us around here? Pursuing Kafka is a waste of time and effort. The Matrix of Prescience informed me of her innocence. Our priority is the Ambrosial Arbor.
Aren't you leading forces into the Alchemy Commission?
From the time the Stellaron corrosion began to spread until now, the only reports we've received on the Alchemy Commission have come from alchemists and doctors stationed in other delves. The Alchemy Commission is where the Xianzhou's medical research and production take place. However, due to its proximity to the Ambrosial Arbor's seal, I'm afraid the Stellaron spirits may have plunged it into a deeper crisis than we first feared.
We need to be quick.
To make matters worse, the General suspects there are traitors in the Alchemy Commission. The self-proclaimed disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been plotting this for a long time. And now they're using the location to their advantage. I must take action as soon as possible.
Let's just go. There's another question. The General wants us to go to the Artisanship Commission.
He really is a delegator at heart,
Okay,
isn't
so we only
There isn't much distance
explore
between the
one area.
Artisanship and Alchemy Commissions. I'm afraid the former is likely also facing imminent catastrophe. The Star Skiff is ready. I will lead the way.
I was thinking about doing this later, but it's part of the quest. Let's go. Let's just go. Run faster. She's not even sprinting.
I still have important tasks from the General to attend to. Go carefully, all of you.
We'll do our best.
Master Diviner, can you divine our fortunes for us? Is there anything we need to watch out for?
Match war is too much.
No need. My Omniscia has seen that your journey will be auspicious. Everything will proceed smoothly.
That sounds too optimistic.
Are you sure? You don't need to use a crazy device or do more finger counting?
I'm sure it's nothing we can't manage. Let's go.
Well said. Thank you for your assurance, Master Diviner. Onward.
Onward. Alright. To the Artisanship Commission. This is it?
Huh? Look at all the people gathered here. Not a good day for commuting on the Luofu. The Artisanship Commission Delve should have suspended operations after the Stellaron corrosion began. Why haven't these people taken star skiffs to safety?
Oh, what are they even doing?
Maybe the Artisanship Commission are just more dedicated to their work? The Divination Commission's diviners aren't exactly a hard act to follow.
At the end of the day, work is work. You need it to live. You know, March, adults forget what relaxation means after a certain age.
I didn't want to hear this.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Just speaking from the heart, that's all.
Trailblazer ban doesn't seem to allow for any relaxation either.
I think they call that complaining from the heart.
Are any of the paths in this world easy to tread? The Artisanship Commission is full of workshops, building state-of-the-art mechanisms, and craftsmen designing brand new concepts.
Some more puzzles.
Periodically stirring up trouble is part of their tradition. Entire buildings vanishing into thin air, puppet riots. You get the picture. It seems like the craftsmen are too afraid to go in, but they have nowhere to run to either. We should take care, benefactors. Something terrible must have happened.
Either way, we'll have to go in. Let's ask around first.
Why do we always have to ask around people? Wait, is that over? Humming antlers, entwined horns? Okay, it's over for now. Alright. We'll have enough wishes. I'm gonna continue later. 12:33. I don't think that's enough. 272. I need 600 for weapons. I'll have to wait. Nothing. 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 Just 7 wishes. Okay, there's 10 here. Don't even need to check pity. Skip. Okay, it's normal. 4-star. Maybe more Dan Hung. Who is he? Resolution shines as pearls of sweat. I haven't seen that character yet. A redhead. Need a lot of things. Okay, that's done. If I do Crimson Calyx and the assignment, this will be over. That's Luca? How do you know? Luca, nice name. Dan. Okay, the mission that I need. I need a lot of things. Build Dan Yuan first. Okay, I'll just end the stream and do this in peace. We'll continue soon, hopefully. Tonight is Genshin's reset for the event. More work, but okay. They announced it, no? I didn't see. I only saw Blade Kafka, Fushuan, and MBB Leonai. And a 4-star. Forgot the name. Okay, I'm ending it here.